Hello, good afternoon. Michael Wynn, Chief Digital Officer of Digital Ops, a division of RB Oppenheim Associates. Thanks, guys, for joining in today. We're going to talk about something that is a repeating theme on our digital marketing virtual lunch and learn, and that is contextual digital content at scale. Guys, this has the potential to literally cause your business to explode for good or for bad. And I think we've talked a lot about how it can work and how it can grow, but something that I thought about, we're preparing to launch a new campaign for a client in the wealth management financial segment industry. And the campaign literally has 79 pieces of creative that is broken into segment chunks of age groups and motivation groups and geographical groups. We have video content, we have visual graphic content, we have text content, and we've created two different landing pages depending on the call to action in the campaign. But the thing that I think is interesting as we go to execute this campaign, similar to other campaigns that we've executed, what we've learned is working with our clients that when you turn the fire hose on and you start to drive traffic like they've never seen before, it exposes your weaknesses of your business. And, I think about that in terms of many of you have listened and tuned into the Friday episodes where we're going through the book Traction, getting a grip on your business before it gets a grip on you. And when I think about that book in light of the digital at scale strategy to grow your business, and I think about, businesses who want to grow, who want to advertise effectively, but when you advertise effectively and you cause this, massive influx of clients and interest and attention, and it's underpriced and you're leveraging that, it can expose you. And here are some things that it can expose. If you're not prepared to serve your clients and your prospects at that volume level, you can create a negative experience, and that's really bad because it's if you sprinkle a couple of negative experiences over a long period of time, you can adjust and you can mitigate the fallout from those things, and you can address them. But if you push in just a mountain, an avalanche of customers, as is what happens with digital at scale, contextual digital creative at scale, you could really cause a problem if you have really poor customer service processes. You could cause a real problem, an image problem, a reputation problem, if you have the lack of staff to be able to handle that process, or if you have poor follow through. It's going to expose your company and its weaknesses very, very quickly. And again, kind of referring back to the book Traction, part of the things that we're going to talk about coming up, not this Friday, but next Friday, we're going to talk about dealing with issues and addressing these types of things for your company. Do you have gaps in, how you handle, customer issues? Do you have gaps where you have lack of staff? Do you have gaps in how you follow through when it comes to, understanding and providing an easy transition for your clients and prospects as they navigate through your consumer life cycle or your member life cycle, whatever your metrics are. And so really, I think what we're learning, and I, for those of you again who follow our story with Traction, Traction has the potential to propel your business forward and grow, but it also has the potential, if ignored, to bury you like 6 feet deep. And, I think that's just sort of an epiphany moment, and it's something I wanted to share with you guys, because I feel like those things kind of work in tandem, with each other. And the more I, kind of go through this process and we learn from it, I'm looking forward to being able to share our growth experience with other, companies and businesses who want to grow, but who have hit a ceiling, or feel held back, but aren't really sure what to do, how to break out of the mold, how to break free from the status quo. These are big themes that I just am really passionate about hitting face on. Like the Battle of Winterfell, like overcoming, even though it feels like you're going to be destroyed. But at the last minute, the hero comes through. Doesn't mean you're going to lose some have some losses along the way, but at the end you're going to win. So again, thank you for that Game of Thrones reference there. But again, going back to contextual digital content at scale, meaning I can now, your business doesn't have to rely on this one single bullet, this generic, creative that says, hey, we're the greatest, tree service, give us a call. You could say, hey, Tallahassee homeowners, we've pulled down, trees and branches from your neighbors. Hey, Live Oak, Florida, you have, trees on your roof. You can get very specific in the ask and in the text, as well as the visual and the audio. All of the pieces of creative can be contextualized to really sync to the demographic, the psychographic, the geographic locations of your target audience. And when you do that, you are going to turn on the fire hose of attention, and it is going to absolutely just swarm the gates of your business, your digital footprint, digital castle, and you need to be prepared. You need to make sure that you have the best customer service process in place. You need to make sure you have the best optimal staffing and team members ready to go, ready to respond. You need to make sure you have a follow-up plan for those people who aren't quite sure. We talked about the funnel. We talked about how people move from the awareness stage into the consideration stage and then into the conversion stage. You need to make sure that you've got those processes mapped out so that as people work through those stages, you have a process, you have a strategy. Because if you don't, you're gonna see some failure, and that's disappointing. And ultimately, the last thing you want to get caught with your pants down and be understaffed or not have the resources to meet the demand. I mean, as great as it sounds to have more business than you can handle, it actually can really blow up in your face, right? If you're not prepared for that situation. So I think that's something that we're going to continue to evolve as far as, what we do with digital ops and how we work with our clients. Not only are we going to talk about, how we're going to bring additional business, but I think we're also going to play a role, as we've learned and experienced our own company, on how to really create this vision, traction, organization when it comes to thinking about how you're going to grow your business. So I mean, those two things work hand in hand. Of course we would do that. We're doing it ourselves, and why wouldn't we want to extend that experience and knowledge and share with our clients? Guys, thank you so much for your time today. Again, my name is Michael Wynn. I am the Chief Digital Officer of Digital Ops, the division of RB Oppenheim Associates. Hey, we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.